welcome to Bluehill Tarot. Today's October the 2nd, 2024. We're going to do a highlight for October. Energy around October, messages for all the sun signs. There will be timestamps in this video. I hope you'll subscribe and like and comment. This is Bluehill Tarot. We're starting with Aries. Aries. First message. Aries, the energy of the Six of Cups. So some of you Aries are coming into October reminiscing, thinking about something that you are either remembering or want to reconnect with or are connected with, and just remembering, reminiscing. We all do that. The energy of the Page of Wands. This is, past and perspectives around your work. You could be turning your focus more towards the professional side of your path for the month of October 2024. The energy of the Five of Swords. So this is an energy of tension. This card, Aries, speaks to you and says, if you do have any battles, whether they are verbal arguments or battles of will, there will be no winners, especially in the beginning part of October 2024. There's no winners in this type of energy when it shows up, and it is showing up in an important placement, Aries. So if you are someone is trying to pick a fight with you or wage a war around something they're extremely determined about, you may just want to try to go around that energy, be a little more passive aggressive around it until it sort of wanes a little bit, because right now you're not going to win, they're not going to win, nobody's going to win. It's just going to be a wasted effort. The energy of the Tower. Well, you can expect change with this tension. There will also be change. The Tower certainly indicates things. This particular tower, if you look at it, the cat's knocking the lamp off the table. So whenever we have this type of a tower, we say, well, something's going to happen, and it's going to happen fast. Now, it could have happened yesterday, and it could happen tomorrow, and it doesn't have to be anything major, but you can expect some energy around you to change, a focus to change. And the change will be, boom, immediate. The Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of being more independent. It certainly could be an indication if you are an Aries and you're trying to do something around work or trying to accomplish some goals around your independence, your bank account, your money, a new job, a new opportunity, adding to your scholastic, resume by taking classes or something like that. There's definitely positive energy around that type of change. If you are looking for information or somebody to respond to you, that's going to happen, and it'll happen faster than you think. Your karma for right now is the Death card. So Aries, you have karma of endings. So I can see right here already, whether you have an earth sign, a fire sign, a water sign, or an air sign on your path in some form or fashion, family, friends, lovers, peers, people that you go to school with. There's tension around some relationships that are close to you right now. The eclipse is speaking to that, absolutely. And somebody, or maybe multiple people, you may be saying, okay, that's enough. I'm not dealing with this anymore. If it's a job or a person at your workplace, you may be saying, okay, that's enough. I'm going to start looking for another job, or I'm going to move to another department, or I'm going to make some changes around this whole circumstance to get, clear of it. You're up to your neck in the energy there. Now, this change, if it hasn't happened yet, this death, this ending, this completion. And by the way, the number 9 is the tarot card for October, Aries. So let me just say that the 9 is a card of completions. In your karma right now is the Death card, which could be considered literally a 9. It's a completion. There's something you've been dealing with that you've gotten everything you can from it. Whether it's a job or a relationship, a family dynamic, there's something you're going to say, okay, that's it. I got to get away from this, and the time is now. The next energy is the Eight of Cups. This is clarifying even more, Aries. Some of you are walking away from relationships that you still have a very passionate connection with. You still feel for that person, but you can't deal with it anymore. The energy of the Six of Pentacles. Finding balance. This is also the energy of having enough. You know, it could be that if you're ending some personal relationships, whether they're one-on-one relationships or family dynamics, roommates, whatever it may be, you're turning your focus towards your material side, your responsibilities, the things that you want to take care of that have to do with your bottom line. Your unknown variable for right now is the world. Maybe some of you, Aries, are not sure, what direction that you want to go in regards to this relationship, this personal dynamic that is ending around you. But you'll figure it out. The universe says the unknown variable is the world. You are moving towards a new path, a new destination. And your final card is the Two of Pentacles. Finding balance will be a major goal for the Aries for the month of October. And possibly the energy of this eclipse is going to help with that. It's going to, propel you forward. I certainly hope so. So if you are working or trying to find work or develop, better financial circumstances, you have good luck around that for October. Let's give you a couple of destiny cards. Aries, Aries. The Joker. There are things that you're reminiscing about that are yet to be determined. Someone is healing, and wow. So you're going to be working. I'm going to have to give you more now. So this is definitely, so the Tower is definitely about a love relationship that you are going to be saying, okay, I can't deal with this anymore. It's time to wrap it up and I'm going to move on from it. Wow, there's overtime for you in October, Aries. Go to work. Focus on your finances. So you have multiple people in your life that you could be involved with. Some of you, Aries, have multiple love interests, people that you are looking at or connecting with from the past, the present, the future. There are multiple relationships around love available to you. So that is, for me, it speaks to, having choices is never a bad thing. Messages. Aries, 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 Aries. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. All right. Now we have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so when that Tower and that energy comes quickly, control your temper, okay? And remember, your first layer has the Five of Swords, and this card definitely connects with anger, words, reacting. Don't react, Aries. It's your path. Do whatever you want, but I'm just saying. And the Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Okay, well, I'm happy to end this reading for Aries with that. Okay, so let us continue on. We will go to the next sun sign and do an eclipse messages reading for the sun sign of Taurus. We'll put a timestamp in for that when we're done. And this is Bluehill Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping. We're going to do Taurus. We'll start about 10 minutes flat. Taurus will begin. The eclipse October messages for the month of October. Remember, the tarot card is the moon card and the numerology is the 9 completions. All right, messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus, please. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Here we go. 10 minutes flat. We're going to Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Bluehill Tarot. We're going to do messages for October after the eclipse. It is the 2nd of October 2024. This is Bluehill Tarot. Here we go. Please subscribe. Please like. Oh, please comment. That was the World card. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Messages for Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. First message is the card that jumped, the World card. So some of you are moving into a new phase, a new cycle. The number 21 is the number 3, and the 3 is about a strong creative energy, a positive energy around new cycles. The World is an energy of positive change. It's also connecting with a water sign, Scorpio, if you happen to have one around. The Ace of Swords. Okay, Taurus, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is showing up in position 2. So this is a card that says, for me to remind Taurus, that for definitely the next week or so, or even longer, or always really, to listen to your inner voice, not what's up here, but what's in here. You know, just like when we take tests and we have to fill in those little bubbles in college and so forth, they always say, go with your gut, go with your first instinct. Well, that first little noise you hear in here is oftentimes your conscious and unconscious self giving you great advice. The next is the energy of judgment. So we do definitely have a Scorpio around for some Taurus energies, because that's a Scorpio card too. However, it is judgment. It's a card that says, you know, you're going to have some choices and decisions around this new phase or cycle or new something that you're heading towards, and listen to your intuition around those choices. The energy of the 7 of Swords. Yikes. This is a difficult 7 of Swords in this deck. The energy is very strong, Taurus. So I'm going to say to you, you may be dealing with some strong consequences in the month of October. It could be consequences around, you know, things that you have done or someone has done to you. It's the energy of a betrayal, of somebody who's let you down, who's told you one thing and did another. It's an energy that's not positive, and it's showing up close in the beginning of October. It could be something that you're carrying from last month or longer, but it's definitely an energy that you're still coping with or dealing with, and if you haven't yet, you will. The energy of the 7 of Pentacles. So this card says we have a 7 of Swords, the consequences, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So what does that say to me in regards to the energy I hear? It says that some of you, Taurus, are dealing with consequences around tending to your garden. In other words, it could be that you have not been making the money that are selling, or your bottom line has been a little more difficult. Something didn't go through the way that you wanted it to. Somebody let you down in your job or your workplace, or did something that they said they weren't going to do, or didn't do something that they said they were. It's an energy here of you dealing with consequences around tending your garden. So for some of you, Taurus, it certainly could be work related. However, it certainly could also be personal betrayals. Your karma right now is the energy of the 4 of Swords. You need some rest, Taurus, and this whole situation of consequences could literally be making you feel sick. You know, it could be just exhausting you. Get some extra rest. The energy of the 4 of Swords says take care of you, Taurus. And if you have anyone around that is dealing with consequences of their health due to their own behaviors, this card certainly could connect with that person in your life. The Empress is here. This is fertility. This could be pregnancy. This could be pregnancy with some difficulty. This could be something that you're concerned about in regards to pregnancy. It could also be a good omen around the energy of an air sign, especially a Libra. The energy of the Two of Pentacles, trying to find balance. Use your intuition in that area, Taurus, around finding balance. The Page of Swords, looking for the truth, is your unknown variable. There are things that you are looking for that you will find in October around facts that are not clear to you right now. Remember, the Moon card is the tarot card for October, Taurus. So things that are need to come through for you very well may. And your final card is the Ten of Wands. So you've got a lot to deal with in the month of October. A lot in your wheelbarrow here, but I have no doubt you'll be just fine. On the bottom of the deck, you have faded relationships. So this could be faded relationships with fire, with earth, with any sun sign, but it also could be faded relationships that you have in your life where you're dealing with consequences in the month of October. Let's throw a couple of Oracle Destiny cards, please, for Taurus, please, Taurus. Okay, work. So let me just look at these Six of Hearts. Okay, so wait. Okay. Wow, 2 5s. Karma. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to say that some of you, Taurus, absolutely may have been being a little too social in recent history. Burning the candle at both ends is certainly showing up. You need some rest. If you've been traveling a lot, or if you've been traveling for business, or if you've been trying to become more of an entrepreneur around business, you're on the right path, but it's exhausting you. Also, I do see that some of you, Taurus, who are dealing with consequences or going to be dealing with consequences, have been trying to keep things smooth around your relationships, okay? So I will say to you, if you've been in a relationship or multiple relationships and you've been just trying to keep everybody happy, Taurus, this may be the month where that all goes kapoom and something happens to change that and sort of right the ship around people speaking their truth. Okay, so that is Taurus. We will say those are the messages around the month of October 2024 with the guidance of the solar eclipse behind us today, October the 2nd, 2024. Now we'll move on to the sun sign of Gemini, and we will throw oracle messages after the eclipse for Gemini. What are the oracle messages for after the eclipse? I may have to do more than one video because this one is getting really long and they take so long to upload. So I think I'll do Gemini and then stop and start another one with the next 3, because I'm going to give the messages I received, so they may be a little longer, the videos. That's okay. So we're going to connect with the energy of the Gemini, the Gemini oracle messages, guidance. Gemini, after the eclipse, messages for the Gemini. We'll start at 19 minutes for the sun sign. Gemini oracle messages, please. Gemini, hi. Bluehill Tarot here. Thank you so much for stopping. We're doing after the eclipse energy. This is the 8 of Cups. Some of you Geminis may be walking away from something you still care about, but you need to walk away from. We're doing after the eclipse messages for the Gemini. Today is the 2nd of October. It's in the early evening, afternoon here on the eastern side of the United States. So we're going to do messages for the Gemini. Gemini. Thank you for being here, Gemini. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for stopping at Bluehill Tarot. All right, here we go. Gemini messages. Gemini, big brain Gemini. What are the messages? First message, the 4 of Cups. Be grateful, Gemini. Be grateful. I absolutely feel a shift in the energy for the Gemini in the right direction. But, you know, you can change that by what you attract. And if you're not grateful, you certainly can attract a change back to the hardships and the downtrodden energy that many of you Geminis have been going through. So please consider starting every day with a positive affirmation to Spirit of how grateful you are for the difficulty you've had, for the good things, whatever it is you have, or whatever it is you don't have. Just be grateful. That's the message. In first position, no less. Next, we have the energy of the Ten of Swords. So yeah, Gemini, you've been dealing with a lot of stress. You've been dealing with a lot of stuff. You've had a lot on your plate. Okay, so what? Join the crowd. Next, we have the energy of the Seven of Wands. So, you've been showing up for all that stuff, Gemini. This is the unicorn for me. When I see this card, I oftentimes see a unicorn. I do right now. I say to you, you have been showing up. You've been staying above all of it and doing your best to handle all the things that you've had to deal with. So, thumbs up to that. There is something around your life or your path that's stuck. Okay, and you're not doing anything about it. This card has been showing up around Geminis a little bit. So I will say this may resonate with some Geminis out there who have some situation, big or small, personal or professional, whatever, where something needs some action and it's just sitting over in the corner. And you know it's over there. you know, every once in a while, you know that's there. You know, maybe this will be the month you decide to take some action, because it's not going away until somebody does something about it. Next, we have the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. Money is on an upswing for the Geminis. You guys are definitely moving in an upswing direction around your finances. There are better financial options within your grasp in October. Now, let's see what your karma is. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Booyah, Gemini. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the potion. Okay, Gemini, have at it. You know what you're doing right now. You know, all of us don't always know what we're doing all the time, myself included. But guess what, Gemini? You know what you're doing. You have the potion for October, so use it. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you can. If you're trying to improve your professional life, you can. If you're trying to make more money, you can. If you're trying to get your act together and get rid of this stalemate, you can. The energy of the Six of Pentacles. So this is a big goal for Gemini, and you're headed in the right direction, Gemini. This says, I want to have enough to take care of all the things that I value. I want to have enough to tithe, to give, to share, to help the people and the things that I value, and take care of the things that I need to take care of. That is around you. The energy is being attracted to you. Be grateful. Affirm that attraction. The energy of the Ten of Cups. There are plenty of people around who love you, whether they're family, friends, roommates, lovers. There are people that will respond to you, so don't back away. And your unknown variable is tension. Gemini, you are a great arguer. You are oftentimes somewhat of a know-it-all. Good for you. But guess what? In these kinds of situations, this is an unknown variable. If you are standing your ground when nobody's going to win, what's the point? That's the message. And your final cards is the energy of learning. So some of you are on a new adventure, a new path, a new destination around professional things, around personal things, around scholastic things, whatever it may be. This is going to be a month of learning and progress for the Gemini. Yippee. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the moon. Some of you have a water sign around. Some of you have an earth sign around. So whatever it is that you have around your life, be sure they know you care. Respond to them. And if you have a stalemate or something connected with them, Gemini, maybe make a move to clear that energy. Because whether you know it or not, it is blocking you in some ways. All right, let's throw a couple of Destiny cards for Gemini. Oracle Destiny, please. So you're not out of the woods yet in regards to your money and finances. You still have worry around you that says, oh man, am I going to have enough for this? You know, you're still looking at things from that perspective. But there is healing around you. Be careful if you're doing any travel, driving, watch out, pay attention. You do have the strongest king in the deck around you with regards to being the unicorn, showing up and getting things done in a positive way. So that's good. All right, messages. Any messages for Gemini, 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 Gemini? Any messages for Gemini, Gemini, Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we have the torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I hope so, Gemini. And then we have the crib. Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Some of you are working on business deals. Some of you are working on other kinds of deals. All right, Bluehill Tarot here. I hope you have a great October, Gemini. I hope to see you on a live stream sometime. Please like and subscribe, and comments are always welcome. Take care. Bluehill Tarot.